Morning, Rasta. How you doing? Morning, 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 morning. You can't see. You can't see like how much people up on the live. How many I see it? You can't see it. Morning, people. Morning, morning, morning. Oh, I can't see it. Today our Monday. Happy Monday to you guys. Lord have mercy, the hurricane coming whatever member Jaden. Jaden still not found yet. Lord have mercy, so much things happening at once. So much thing happening at once. Eh? Everything I keep one time. Everything I keep one time, I tell you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, guys. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday, people in the back. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you, guys. I could say if we can do a little, if I even, today I want to know what time now, 9:20. If I even want a little 2 hour live. Today on Monday, I need to go on the road. Only what me can get little things done today. Because tomorrow make a week now since the girl Melissa passed through the island. Lock up the live as you come, people. Lock up the live. Southwest of the island was badly impacted for real. Awful. I haven't heard from my son in St Elizabeth. He was near the south coast. We got damaged bad in burial. Now this, oh, whole heap of people, all my uncle and his wife, them flood out. Tomorrow make a week. Tomorrow make a week. Since all of this one. Tomorrow make a week since all of this one. People, we still depend it, you know. We still depend it, we still depend it, we still depend it. We still a one damn panda. Why me not know me depend one live. Before me even going at that. Me depend one live. And what me I do right? So I can't multitask, you know. Me I do something. Oh yeah, I just remember now. I want to share the live on Facebook. Me depend one live, people. Where what's your name? Kasha. And she go Westmoreland yesterday. But apparently, the driver, he drove through St Elizabeth, and so, but the aim was to go to Westmoreland. The aim was to go to Westmoreland, and she has said, boy, she never, if they never stand up strong, you know, they don't have nothing for reach to Westmoreland because they have to give. She said Westmoreland is terrible. She said Westmoreland, from yesterday the sign say, and welcome to Westmoreland. She said Westmoreland stink. One bus of them go. Them carry some food item. The bus man charge them $90,000 for go. And you know, the bus man take the road there because them say them don't know them way and whatever. One girl I'll drop off of the bus car too. You know, people are harbor shark, you know, and them a try help. Them a try help. You know, and I try give out little food and so little packages on the way. And the girl drop out of the bus. Yeah, she said she forgot the brain scan and whatever. She drop out of the bus, unfortunately. Well, she know, you know, she didn't die or anything. She didn't die. But, you know, them just want to do some tests. Just to see, make sure say she good. I mean, I tell you, say, me no know. I don't think the thing there, the news people them not, well, it kind of little impossible, so I'm not going to blame them. Them not have the right amount account. The right amount account for persons who die during the hurricane. Yeah. Them not have it. Them not have the right count. Them don't know much people die. Like up the life, how many people? 23, 6 likes, come on. Like up the life. Remember that's how the algorithm work, you know. I know the views, you know. The algorithm have to work through the likes. That's how YouTube send the live through different persons' platforms. So when people are scroll, them can see it. If you go up on your YouTube and you press live, you will see the live. If you don't like up the live, that not gonna happen. And the views, check the ratio, is not the views. Because remember, say, like when we're on the live now, when you follow me, so you might get a notification. But we need other people to come on the live. So if you don't like up the live, it cannot work, people. Please like up the live. Alright? Like up the live. And wait, bless up yourself. Pleasant good morning to you. So, them say, the girl should tell we our experience with it. Because you know, them do like a video or whatever. She not get to upload all of the video because the girl went do the video in and she dropped out of the bus yesterday. And hurt herself. She there at hospital. I don't know, I guess she come out of the hospital, I'm not sure, but she dropped out of the bus. Because through them affair, you know, them are hand people, gross the same way and whatever. But me I say to myself, say, you know, St Elizabeth, we know St Elizabeth badly damaged, and them alone, Trelawney and Nova, whole heap of place, St Anne, whole heap of place. But we realize that everybody going to St Elizabeth. Everybody going to St Elizabeth. Everybody going to St Elizabeth. Yeah. Everybody are going to St Elizabeth. And the girl, so when she got Hanover, she could not believe. She said, Hanover stink it. She said, all when them a pass, them in a Hanover. She said, you better wear, well, anyone I country them, anyone I parish them, I'm going to go and I forgot where I water boat. She said, well, them dead and a pass. Them think I want dead cow, them see. When you take a stack, I want fat man. One big fat man in dead. She said dead bodies, dead animals, the places stink. The people them are saying a body, you know, them need little more help. Them need little more help in a Westmoreland. They need a lot of more help in Westmoreland. Everybody going to St Elisabeth. Suzette, mess up yourself. St Elizabeth was entirely damaged. We get it last year too. News came from there first. Yeah, me know and all of that, but the help have to spread out. The help have to spread out. The help have to spread out. All of them dead animals and them something they need for come out of Westmoreland. That not healthy. That not healthy. People house mashed down at St Elizabeth to Westmoreland to her. So she said, is that it? She said it's a terrible thing. She said she never want to go back there. And she feels sorry for the people them. She said the place stink. Dead body, dead animals. Dead cow all about. Me don't know if I threw it far. She said Bethel town. I saw Bethel town. She said, come like a behind a God she go. She said she wonder if I threw it so far. She don't know if I threw so far. So far it there. People from St. Elizabeth are ball out, said them not see nobody. People from St. Elizabeth are ball out, said them not see nobody. No, sir. That wrong. Not no go so. When that thing can't go so. Every single body gone to St. Elizabeth. What you mean? Not anybody from St. Elizabeth says they must trap under one stone. They must trap under one stone. Must under one rock them trap. Everybody going to St. Elizabeth. You go on TikTok, you go everywhere. St. Elizabeth. Andre go there yesterday. Me hear little Miss Ghana, St. Elizabeth. Rosalie them go. Ramesh them go. Helicopter go. Me rotted. Are you serious? The amount of everybody going to St. Elizabeth. Me all see people man pan St. Elizabeth all a boast a show much sitting in get and I say I look at things that the storm come or else him won't have so much food. All two sisters, the two of them I grab 2 bags of rice and at the same household them living a. He probably no I swell it look like him body swell for true waiting. Yeah, cause you know him dead for a while for true. Yeah, I swell him belly swell. I swell his swell for true. Swell his swell for true. Christine. Morning. This is Baba my site on Facebook. Daphne, bless up. Boy, them say Westmoreland terrible though. You know, look like said the news media I get the right count. Well, me not expect them to get the right count yet still. Me not expect them to get the right count. Boy, me say me laugh. In a times of this, me have to laugh. Kasha said she give it one for something. She give it clothes and shoes and something. Kasha say one man, one water boot, figure it. And the man say want the water boot. And then put the man foot in the water boat. For the man try on the water boat, because him said can't fit him. The man foot couldn't come out of the water boat. The man fighting foot in there and the foot couldn't come out of the water boat. The man foot fall up in the water boat. The man throw water in there. The man want aisle for throw in there. Forget the man foot out of the water boat. Where the man desperate for the little water boat. Oh my God. No sir. The man desperate for the water boat. Boy, them say we down in a Bethel town they do. We down in a Bethel town need help. Yeah, we down there so. Because it's far, you know. It's far. Yeah, I know that. The right count not going to get for determined yet. For real. You're not going to get for determined. But we're down in a Bethel town there. Them say the people them need help. We're down in a Bethel town. Why? Me don't know. Me don't know what happened. But me I wonder why the driver drive right there, sir. Him shouldn't drive there, sir. Because by this, you see, by the time him for reach down, them for reach where them reach. For reach where them reach. I want to Pacific way in a St Elisabeth, you know, and them aim was really to go into Westmoreland. Them aim was really to go into Westmoreland. All the way down in a Bethel town, them say down there terrible. The girl said she traumatized. She said the place stink. With dead animals and so. Dead body. Mighty God. I don't know. I can't get over this to blow. I not lie. Now I can't get over this. I don't know when. And the people them, most of the people them, they are not being fair. They are not being fair. All the total for living in one household and I collect 2 bags of rice. We not collect 2 bags of rice. I only live in a one household. Don't take Daphne, you have to take bad things, make laugh. Them say one sitting, them have to throw water in the water boot for the man take out his foot. Because the boot can't fit him man. Because a water boot have to wear down this and no slippers can't wear down this and no sneakers. Water boot. Appear mud, a germs, whole heap of germs down at them place, you know. Everywhere, you know. Westmoreland all about, you know, St Elisabeth, everywhere, you know. I still have little dirty, nasty criminal. A whole of people. I mean, on a year one sitting where they say, some man thing there. Going I try to take one little girl, going to one taxi, 13-year-old girl. I don't know, get fear at which parish. As what may I this morning, I'm going to go up on my phone, I see it. I see it from about after 6 days. She must be a 13-year-old and she in there. And she take the taxi. But she smart, she know the taxi man. Like you know taxi man, but you don't know them for chat to, but she know the taxi man. And that's how she think they are auntie, message her auntie. She message her auntie. And and tell her auntie say she they not in a such and such taxi, and she did such and such a place, and him a try kidnap her, take her away. Some of you want to know, in a this crisis here, carotid. Look how much dead goat, dead pig, dead dog, dead cow. Look how much dead animal there. Him couldn't go frig one of them. I leave the people them look a 13-year-old pitney. The animal them not talk. You don't go frig one of them dead animal there. I leave the people them rotted pitney. Jesus Christ. But I look at things so she's smart and she not panic. She not easily panic. Because if she never smart to Rasta, she couldn't even text her auntie and so and make she know what's up and you know what's going on. You know, because even adult rotted sometimes. Because sometimes in them situation there, you don't know what to do. You panic and you don't know what to do. And everybody think about a solution right away. And everybody think about a solution right away. And she call her auntie, but thank God she did smart enough. You understand? She's smart enough to call her aunt and so. And them rescue her. I say, what a piece of something in all of the distraction, yeah. All of the distraction, yeah. For him try it, and it look like a country tapping. A country tapping, but I don't know which parish. Everybody a try to get them life together. But no, him Annie, I want one baby. With them big old hard but long time stinking cheesy self. When they have water good for wash off him dirty, nasty, stinking bamboo. I want to come put it in a little 13-year-old little pitney to come breed off the people them pitney and left her with baby. And Jesus Christ, I look at things that she has sense. Look at things that she smart it out. I make a text and just make him think, say, you know, everything alright. And call her and text her auntie. Why do I mean I know I want to them people here. Alright in the whole thing here. One man in thing there. In buy mouse, work so hard and buy mouse. Me here. Work, buy mouse and sitting. And it look like some back bill, me no know, some back bill where him never know about apparently. Depend the house, cause you know say you owe your water bill for over a certain time, much years and sitting there you not pay your water bill and something. You know so them can let them action your house feet. And you know so me know somebody with water commission over 500,000. And it's like she not even have no sense. And how she inherit that house, you know, is from her husband, her deceased husband. She don't want to work. She don't want to do nothing at all. As a matter of fact, she have never worked in her life. I mean, I wonder if she not afraid. Ingrid, bless up yourself. I wonder if she not afraid. If she not afraid. If she lose her house, I probably she don't know. I don't know. Because all them think about a bamboo. Come here. Morning. All them think about a bamboo. Nothing else. Still them think about. And at over 500,000 she owe. I mean I said to myself, say she don't even try, do nothing. And a good community. Good gated community. Not really gated but partially. You know it's supposed to be gated but no security there or whatever. But nice community she live in a Portmore, yeah. Nice, good, proper community. Yeah. Where she live in a community where your house have value. Where your house can sell back for where you want, for where it value. Yeah. She don't live in a community where one mechanic the next door or one bar where one whole heap of people hang out. And them community that she live in. And for the life of me, it's like she don't take it serious. It's like she's not even trying. I mean, I say she a big old hardback woman, soon 60. And she go sit down and make them take away her house. She go sit down and make them take away her house. All she buy is clothes. When you think about for her clothes bill, she have a whole 100,000 clothes bill right now. I know somebody where I look for her clothes bill. Them ask me for carry her go at them for show them she actually live. But I tell them I get involved in that. She for find her herself. Because me not be the cause and nobody don't fall on top of them problem with them have. I don't know my friend, I fear her friend. But me know where she live because a couple times when I go, one Sunday night when I go to a party and so she will make me a drop. And I give her a lift. That's how I know where she live. But I know my business. But me just as say, it's like she don't even care. It's like she don't have a business. Mighty God, I know some people kill it so. But anyway, the man a pay money. The man work hard, pay off him house. Have him tenant and everything. And I don't know. I don't know how the water bill something they go. Him say him never have no notification of that. Him not have no knowledge of that. I don't know if Panda house there with a house there before him buy it. If them did have, if money did depend it, whoever sell him it. Because people do them something there. I don't know if whoever sell him it. Or this whole heap of money, water bill pan it. Me not business, my love. Look how long she asked me. She asked me more than one time. I send her right round the world. Say me not sure, me not member. A long time, blah blah blah. Me get all kind of excuse. I'm not doing that. You crazy? I am not doing that. That's not my business. Me not doing that, my love. Me. And I want to say I don't even remember which house. Come to think of it. If I'm not remember, I not keep that by my head. I never remember. I don't even remember which house. To tell you the God Almighty truth. I don't even remember which house it is. I really, really don't even remember, to tell you the truth. But if I want to remember, I can remember. You understand? But I don't want to remember. Me no business. Me not get involved. I don't want to be the one. There's certain things I'm not doing now. You understand? Certain things I'm not doing. Hear the story with the man. The man I tell you.
Come out of Jamaica when the internet go back.
Oh no, I know this into that. Another one. I said the man.
Can't tell him this Jamaica will never be the same.
Me I try to look for you. Boy, I don't know. So the man, so them action the man house, my love. Them action the man house. Them action the man house. The man devastated, the man stressed out, the man come like him want to go in a coma. The man come like him have a heart attack. You work very, very hard, work more than one job, walk. For finish pay for your rented house and then you take a stock it gone. Him say him not have no knowledge of that water bill. Him not own a water bill. Him not have no knowledge of that. Him not see nothing come. Not let a water bill come with that the balance the way them talk about. The man not know nothing. You understand? Him say him not know a thing. So me don't even know. Him have to go get a lawyer. Him have to go get a lawyer. Yeah. Prize for all those in Jamaica. Bless them from Florida. Yes. We need the blessing. That happened to a man in New York City the other day for an unpaid water bill he didn't know about. Yeah. Jeez, I'm crying. That's sad. That is so sad. That is so sad. That man said him not have no knowledge. No knowledge of that. I mean, know somebody else again, you know, live in a Portmore, you know, where him thing there. Him look like him do. Film addition. Or like the back part of film varan, a film yard. Pave off. And it pave off when meat are supposed to them. I don't know if you do that, the foolishness there. So every time water commission come there, for come do a disconnection. Because on top of that, him not paying any water bill. You understand? Him not paying any water bill. And every time them come for do a disconnection, they cannot do a disconnection because it cover. But our all worthless, careless man still. I mean, I tell you, say, him daughter said them gonna take the house. Him alone, no know. And she try tell him, you know, for pay him bill, you know, because she don't want the burden come upon she. She ma forgot live with now. And she don't have her mother deal with already, and her mother is not like 100 in her head. May I tell you, say some people can make some carelessness go on in their married life, may I tell you. Because that's a carelessness. Him just don't business. Him just don't care. Yeah, him no business. And you know how hard it is for you to work hard to buy a house. And then you just lose your house like that. But you might forget a liar. You might forget a liar. I feel like it's the people that were selling the house. The people that were selling the house, them did have some fat water bill upon the place. Because when you buy a house from people, you buy a property, you have to make sure say a clean slate, you know. The water bill is something there, you know. Because whether the water bill into your name or not, you know. You have to make sure say all of them something to clear up. Water bill, light bill clear up, you know. Because people so wicked and them selling the house and knowing all of them big old fat bill they upon it. Well, you see like with the it's like with the light for some reason or light bill placed for them thing, you know, if a tenant, if somebody rents somewhere from you, the light bill now for you the owner name. It just the tenant put it in a for them name because you can walk with your name with your light bill thing or any property you have. Because if you move from the property there, you're gonna live somewhere else. You have your name, you have your light bill in your name already. Your deposit they're done there already. You don't have to repay no more deposit. You just do transfer your thing to the address there. You understand? But with the water now, for some reason the water not do like that. You understand? The water not do like that. The water is right at that property. It don't care who for name the water. He not right there. It and property tax in a Jamaica. Them not care who did live in the house. If the man did dead, I rent you pay. You have to pay the property tax. Them a come and them a say you have to go to court. You have to pay the property tax. Whether you pay rent or not, they say are you living there. Or you better find the person. But are you responsible because you live in there? Yeah, I saw it go. Producer, bless up yourself now. Top of the morning. Yeah. You have to pay the property tax. And the same thing with water bill. You have to pay the water bill. It don't matter who for name it in. You have to pay the water bill. Because you can't rent somewhere and the water bill go in your name if you have a pay rent. The water bill can't go in your name. And the amount of something you have to do for put that the somebody the water name in your bill. So the bill it have to stay in your name. What amount of papers, what amount of sitting you have to do that. You can't even get thing their water commission again. One day I go water commission. And you can't even I remember when we did that do. And the man tell me say What me I forget some sitting with the Ufa name it in. I say my father-in-law. I tell him his name and whatever. Me have to have. Some sitting at me say, Lord have mercy, me don't know what. They say look like them withdraw it, cause that would be peer problem. Yeah. Oh, me did want, me never have the bill with me. Yeah. So me did want a bill. Me didn't want to know how much for the water bill for go pay it because I don't know the account number out of my head, the premises number and so out of my head. I don't know it out of my head. I never have the bill with me. I ask the people them for one bit for the bill, for just go pay the water bill. I couldn't get it. Me have to be the owner. It have to in my name, I mean. I sit and say, what? Me say no, sir. Me say that from what we kill Philo, that they did in my father-in-law name, my husband father name. Me say Lord have mercy. So you know me have to drive, go back on my yard, forget the water bill, and just use the machine and pay it. Yeah, you can't get a bill. Them no want to give a bill, so my love. I don't know if them change it up because that's stupid. Because come on, I pay a bill. I know nothing else. You know, ask them for no legal papers, no nothing at all. You're paying a bill. Yeah, you're paying a bill. Just like when you go in a bank and you have a bank account, you can bank in it, but you can't draw. You can't take out because you have to go show, say, your bank account and it's in your name and blah, blah, blah. But when the money are going in, I never know that the people have a problem with money going in. I didn't have a problem with money going in, so I don't know where water commission come with that the foolishness. They must stop that the foolishness because that not keep. I think them stop it because I'm going there right before thing there. Right before Melissa. I'm gonna get the bill, I'm gonna get it. Make me tell him say me not have my bill with me. I'm gonna get it. Yeah. Like them withdraw it. Cause that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all. If you ask me. No sense at all. That don't make no sense. Foolish that. So people have to be careful. People have to be careful because you can't buy your rotted property, buy your house, stress to pay your bill. You're there far and you walk like a rotted cow. 2-3 job and walk like a cow. And then when you take a stock, you hear say your rotted property gone. Get take away. You understand? I serious something that them they're sitting there. They can put you in a depression. What mad you? Yeah, people, as we are say Westmoreland, the people them in Westmoreland are ball people. Them a cry out. In a Westmoreland, in a what they call it Bethel town, I cry out, I say them not get no help. Them not get no help like that, cause everybody I go to St Elisabeth, them say it look like people now go all the way down. All the way down there, so. One set the people. Yeah. Them say them not get enough help like that. Them not get enough help. Them say down the stink, down the full of dead body, dead animal, whole heap of dead animal, whole heap of cow dead, all kind of sitting. The place is terrible. The place smell bad and stink. Oh, they know people are go St Elisabeth. Them have phone for see her here. Me no know. People not go visit them. People no must visit them or whatever. And out and things travel. When time people never used to have no phone and them something there. People never used to communicate same way. And people live in the hills and valley and they still hear news. Because I go through 1 year and then go through 100 years and go through 100 years and people travel. Yeah. Because people used to communicate, don't it? Just the same. Ways of communication. Somebody not can go down, the people not going to look for them loved ones, and people going to look for them family, and sitting, and people might complain and say, come like a St Elizabeth, everybody I go. Or a Dessa, everybody I go, because we don't see nobody yes, so that. I don't know. Heather, bless up yourself. After hurricane, we have to try help ourselves. We can't wait for people come bury animals. Well, and then guess what? Up here rain. Up here rain down there, them say. Rain, rain, rain. The place just mucky. It's like the rain now stop fall. Up here, every minute them have rain. Every minute them have rain down there, them say. Every minute them have rain. But guess what? We can't even think there, you know. You know, we have people, me have people in a St Elizabeth. My uncle there St Elizabeth and in flood out and whatever. Me no country girl. Me no really have no country family. You understand? And I know nobody live a country. Also, you know. We are just Kingstonian. I don't really know nobody. I'm quite sure me have family a country, but I don't know about them. I don't know them. But I'm quite sure. But, you know, what you call that side, the north and the what you call that side, west side and the north, I don't even know what you call that side, get damaged, right? And a lot of us, we have family in St. Elizabeth, we have family there, so we have family there, so. But right now, we have to be Jamaican. You understand? We can't even defend a parish. You understand? We can't even say we are defend a parish. We just have to defend Jamaica. And with a like the love for spread, the help to spread. I am quite sure people are doing their best. And people are saying the same thing. Say, Lord, well, people look like them, I go St. Elizabeth. I could go there, so I could go Hanover. I could go there, so. But down in a Bethel town, the people them say, them need help. And down the Kasha go. Yesterday, Kasha said she come like she go back at God. Because them come like them couldn't even reach. She said the place stinks. She said the place full of dead animal, dead body, them past dead body. Everything, the place is in a deplorable condition. You understand? Yeah, she said the place is in a deplorable condition. And the people them need help. Stink and dirty, but I don't know. I guess me know St. Elizabeth, the whole place. You understand? But me not tell a lie still. You know me, there on the internet, I scroll, I read this, I listen this, I listen that. Up here, St. Elizabeth, me hear people talk about still. Me not lie. Up here, St. Elizabeth, me I hear. As a Jamaican, I stand firm in a St. Elizabeth. We are going through it. Not once, but twice. We can't tell people where to go. Either they choose where to go. Yeah, we can't tell nobody where to go. We know that. So we can't tell nobody where to go. But we don't really like to know so the people them, you know. Balance out the thing. Balance out the thing. You know, get some tent. Some water boots, some clothes. And them something there. Because 1 week tomorrow, all of them dead body, the dead animals. And them something there. Everything. Lord have mercy. Drunkers supposed to draw near already. Drunkers supposed to draw near. Whole heap of mosquito fly. Mighty God. I can just imagine. One part of the place are dead and one part of the place are enjoy themselves. Because last night me there on social media and Soul Sunday I keep. And people are well it now ram like how it ram. But you know people that they enjoy themselves because life goes on. And one time I have to just come off of the depressing part of social media and go and listen to fuckery with Rosalie. And then me end up write a Soul Sunday this up on my phone, on TikTok, and go and listen to look Soul's music. and go and rock to it. Because me I say, it's depressing. You understand? It is depressing. I'm not lie. It's depressing. You know the whole heap of, boy, oh boy, I don't even know what to say. DP, you know, so one little dirty nasty man try take one little 13-year-old girl with them on himself. You know, everything we are going. It is so depressing. It is so depressing. Exactly. Yeah. That me I say. Me tell you say, she's crime. If you listen, if you listen, Kasha tell you about it, man. She went there. She went there herself. She said she never want to go back right there, so. She went there herself yesterday. She said, terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. Yeah. We can just imagine. You know? All of them something there. You know, they understand some people want food also, but why them have to get some tent, some water, boot, clothes? Why I don't know? It is sad. Can really, really cause one whole heap of sickness and all of them something there. Yeah. One whole heap of sickness. Damn, this is where my family is from. They were saved yesterday, thank God. Where they're from Bethel Town, from Westmoreland. They are from Westmoreland. Jordan. Why may I tell you? Me feel it, me feel it, me feel it, me feel it. Me don't know when me ever get over this sitting here to Rasta Jah. And then people just exploit the thing. All concrete place, concrete structure collapsed, you know. Yeah. Concrete structure too. Man, I don't know. Me say, people, when you say Annie pack up like a sitting, right? Annie get our people them get like a donation. Get like a donation because she want to get in at the thing too. And she buy like a something and something. Vicky, I must say I help out. But she and her son broke out. Because her son, say him house damage. Him house got blow off. And you know, kind of like a crumble. Yeah, him say I'm going to try and nail up back and whatever. I don't know shot in our country they live. And so. And so Annie, I buy stuff and whatever for to help out the people them too. But him say, oh, she now look on them for help out for her family first. Him say no problem if she want help people or whatever. But him say him nah no house, for him house blow down. Him want little help too. And she nah look upon him. And him must complain and I say, she a cuss him out and I make it look like say about care and this and that. But him just feel away, say she not look upon him for help because him say she herself want help. Him say she want help because of somebody how she a borrow where they are fine and them tell her to go and stay there. And him say she herself want help. And him say she a do it because she see the big rank of them, big TikTok of them, Rosalie and Swishley and them, you know, Rebel and them do it. And she just want do that to him say. Him say no because she really want to help. She really want to do it. You know? To say yes, you know, she can do something too. And me don't knock her for that, say, you know, she you know, help out or whatever. But me I say to myself, say, why not help your son too? Put your son in the equation. You understand? He must stop blow off in place, mash up too. You understand? You know? Help him out too, you know? Make him, you know, buy back 2 zinc and whatever. I don't know where him forget and whatever, you know? And help fix back in thing and whatever. But when the hurricane come, it's blowing against him. You know, but you know, make him nail it up back or whatever. And, you know, do him can do. Help him out, give him little whatever. May I tell you something? I listen to him this morning, people, him sound stressed. Him look stressed. Him look stressed because we all know that Annie in it for the hype. You understand? The clout, you know? She in it for that. She not really in it, you know? She just want to be accepted by the rankers them. And for the life of me, them not accept her, them not look upon her because every time you try to give her grace, she let you down. She let down people. She always do some cranny things, you understand? And let down people. So it's like say, me don't know. It's like say, it's like she can't. It's like every time she think there. Every time she, you know, people give her grace, she let them down. It's like she just can't stay upon a good level. Me don't know. It's like she can't stay upon a good level. So me don't know. But her son, and I may look into it, you know, I may say to myself, say, you know, him a man. And it kind of little hard for a man, you know. Kind of little hard for a man. Because she have a little 14-year-old daughter dress up half naked and wine pan TikTok. And them something that people don't like her for. You understand? That those are the things that people don't like her for. Every time they give her grace, you know, she let it down and thing. But, you know, can't tell big people what to do with them life, my love, and what to do with them kids and them picnic and whatever. Everybody do what them want, do my love. Everybody have them own big people. And do what they want. But we can't just imagine. Even mackerel help out too. Mackerel help out. But them a talk about the Chinese them. So the Chinese them nah do nothing. The Chinese them in a Jamaica. Them a say the Chinese them nah help out. Them nah go on with nothing. Me no know, me not see nothing on social media. So like say the Chinese them, you know, push out or nothing like that. Me not see nothing with the Chinese them. When you hear of the Chinese them help out. Me just want to pick, me don't know, it will take time. It will take time, it will take time, it will take time for all of this, you know, fix. You can't fix overnight. But me just a say, you know, some tent would have really help. And so, you know, for them go and find somewhere for sleep. The mosquito, the dirty fly. I know. Man. I saw a video of the Chinese doing care package. Okay, I saw a video with them doing care package. That's good. We want to see something that reach out, some you know, some hardware, and you know them company they will do we build, you know them company they where contractor, them big contractor, them big company there, we build houses. You understand? Like all Matalan and them, we build houses and so, you know, some help from them people there. Some help from them people there, you know, because them little flimsy boathouse, they are not saying it in a bad way, but them little boathouse there, them I forgot move up. The Chinese are helping now because they were called out. They are a disgrace. Yeah, because because if I only one, I know me can see a video. I'm tap on the internet. Me on the internet. I put me to bed. I wake me up. Me dip on the internet. If me not turn up strong, me not get for them a devotion. Yeah, and me can't see no Chinese. I help. So if I look at one video out there with them, that's all. Get her, what? Get her door. This one is down. Is a town in Jamaica. Me don't know the first me hear that name there. I don't know if you ask or what. Either. Cause as me tell you, I'm a country girl. You know, I don't really know what going on. I don't really know the country, them, the parishes, them like that. I can't even, I think I can find my way for go Duns River if I really focus. I mean, when I say focus, I mean, I can't use my phone. I never want to listen to no music. I just want to look on the road and read the sign. Yeah, and I might can't find my way. Because I'm not ashamed to talk. I don't know if I go no country. And I lie. I do not. Oh, Westmoreland known for board houses because you know somebody go Westmoreland when I'm younger. Me used to go down to Westmoreland. And I see one scheme. Can I call it a little scheme? And a peer board house for you. Them neat and look good enough, but a peer board house. Mr. Ratted, you have a scheme of board house. Like a little community, the whole of the house they make the same. So I call it a scheme. But it was board house. Country just known for board house for some reason. Down a country. You know the rural part, I must say. Because sometimes the people move the houses so they build them a way that they can transport. Okay. So them do it so that's so it's transportable. I mean think that was long time thing. Because that's how my father got injured when he was a young boy. They were moving a boat house and he was on the truck and at the back of the truck. And it fall off. And drop on him. But I thought that was like something Back in the days, me never know them still do that. Never know them still do that. That was like back in the days. My mom lives in Kitson Town, and she told me there is scheme with all board houses. Yeah, come see it at Westmoreland for true. Me see it at Westmoreland and that, and I was like what? I was like what? 18, 19. Yeah, I was like 18, 19, and I hears that. And the scheme is neat and everything, you know. But then when I look, I say, what a peer board house, and all of the house them build the same. I never did know that. Yeah. But them have to know the thing they still, you know. Them have to know how, you know. Them something they go, you know. Them have to know how them something they go. With the weather. And you know, flood zone areas and them something there. And I'm quite sure, you know, when Gilbert did come, you know, them go through it. At least Beryl was this year, so, you know, a lot of people wouldn't get fair, you know, kind of do different things and say them I do concrete structure because, trust me, money not grow up on tree. But, you know, Gilbert, I remember when Gilbert did come, you know, Gilbert just hit the highland all over. Everybody get a touch. But this now, it just hit one side of the island and just fuck it up. Wicked. The rest of the country need to take heed and try to build even one concrete room with concrete top. With slab roof, right? And the damn blasted slab roof in a rasta hot, you know. Yeah, man. It's hot, man. Hot. It's hot. Slab roof really hot. I'm not lie. Cause them not high. Them kind of look a low. At least one room should be also roofed along with concrete structure. Dead Eric, bless up yourself. Morning. Happy Monday to you. Yeah. Why me not know? When time I think about the thing there, people, it look like rain a go fall. Boy, from thing they come from the girl Melissa come, and the girl Melissa look like she a young girl, you know. From she come, me not see no rain fall. But then we get a little tat of rain. Like me all along for rain again. At the place I get back dusty. Cause my yard dry like chip already. Yeah. I really like chip, but it dry. Dry already. Well, underneath the earth supposed to still, you know. But on top dry. I pay land from wake up from man, I pay lawnmower me a year. All about the place. Play lawnmower. And look how me and Mike so we never draw out the grass them. So we never draw out the grass them. But nothing there. We never get to that. I said, so we see Mike sweep up the yard yesterday, me I tell you, and sweep up the front of the yard and outside. And Mike shake the hockey tree, you know. Run the front here, you know, shake it, you know, shake it. Clothes and skirt, not even an hour. You think say, I fall. Like when you have fall, a foreign there. And the place full of leaf. Remember me tell you, me don't know where so much leaf come from. Me don't know where so much leaf come from. But I remember that a lot of people live on lease land. So they can, for true, to Rastaja, for true. Well, people live on lease land, so them can't build concrete structure. For true, slim girl, wagwan. Bless up yourself. Yeah, you don't have nobody will get injured, mess up with the hurricane. Slim thick. A slim chick. I want me think you right, slim thick. Yeah, a slim thick, yes. Oh, can't you miss the DP right slim chick? So me think I may have it wrong. It's easy to say build this and that. The reality is who has money to do so. Exactly. Exactly. For real. Because that is started from scratch, you know. So who have them look about house? Because well, for concrete house there, because even happy wife roof gone. But a concrete house you have. A concrete house you have, even though a roof gone. A concrete house you have because I never slab. I never slab roof. I used to work all the parishes and I see how the people in some parishes live. And 1 year from Westmoreland, I can't hear from my grand aunt in Westmoreland. Her name is Miss Nicey. Hey, me there I talk about Westmoreland. Where she name Kasha or Westmoreland yesterday in a Bethel town. And she said she said she traumatized. She said she traumatized, and she not exaggerate because I don't watch her live. I watch her live. Because she did on live for long, from early this morning she come on. Because me not sleep last night. Last night wasn't a sleep night. So the whole time I dey on the phone, I never sleep. That's why I can't even show myself. Me eye them supposed to have bag underneath it. My face tired and drained out. Because the whole night I not sleep. I want to know why I couldn't sleep. Last night was not a night to sleep. I don't know why. The foot never had work. Never had give me a break. And she said, it is a disaster. She said the place stinks, slim thick. She said the place stink. Dead people, dead cow, dead goat, dead everybody. She said the place, and then she said it's so damn far. The place muddy rain just continuously falling. The people them I said, boy, them not get enough help, them not see the people them like that. Way down in a Bethel town. Yeah. People have to walk from how far they hear, so one little bus like we were sitting. Yeah. Because I remember one man can drive past in a one car right here, say, sitting there, give you so. And he get sitting, and he drive gone up the side, and him let out the word, and he travel. And people are fear. It's like, me don't know. It's like it's not a civilized situation. Me don't know. Part of it, she say JPS pole drop in there. Lord of mercy. Korean, most of the lands are leased, are captured, so concrete houses are no for some people. I guess that's why, for true. I guess that's why you have so much board structure. Because if you lease the land and so, you never can build concrete house on a lease land, for true. Yeah. Make we see your bombs. How did I work in the night? I bet I was that rotted, mood not complain, and my foot did hurt me, man. But just never give me a break. Me have to hold my foot this morning and ask God for healing to move my rotted. Easy pain little on my foot. It hurt me bad last night, me not lie. I'm going to exercise today. I've been doing exercise for a week, so I must say that's why. Why my mind just tell me something wrong with her. Lord Jesus. She's 76. And she live alone. Lord have mercy. She goodly. Lord have mercy. We never know what she say. We never want to think it. But a reality still. The only way people can think they can know about their loved ones in those parishes. Somebody, you have to go find somebody. You have to go find somebody slim thick. You have to find somebody, you know, give them a money, buy them some gas and say, go on down a country for me there. Go down there for me. And that's the only way, you know. One family member, somebody have to drive, go down there. Yeah. They have to drive, go down there, and car can't go down there because the year where she name Kasha say, car. She say your car go down there, your car go shut off, too much water. And $90,000, she said the man charge her for go down there, you know, the bus man, you know. And them money that them a charge the people, them, you know. Because the bus man, them a beard now, you know. And you can't even wrong them. $90,000, she say. So, you know, the people, them on our platform, them collect up the money, pay the man, fee bus money, and, you know, and people donate things and so. And she said she give a whole heap of things, clothes and things, new brand something to them, and packages with food, a whole heap of something. But she said the people them want more than that. They want a little tent, they want tarpaulin, they want some water boot, they want a whole heap of things. Yeah. Down there stink. She said stink. She said she traumatized. One girl I'll drop out of the bus. Because when time I go through Westmoreland, not Westmoreland, when I go through St Elisabeth, because the way that the man drive, the people them are hawk up on them. And them have to give it things, I saw the girl drop out of the bus. Because the bus I drive still, and them I give it things, and I saw the girl drop out of the bus, I hurt herself. I'm from Bethel town right now. My two brothers and one of my son live there. And the picture they send me there is totally flat to the ground. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. And Bethel town far. And she said she want to go back there, you know. But them I tell her, I said, go thing there. If I know of our thing there. That's the name again. That's where my family them come from. Trelawney. There's currently a missing person list posted on social media. God have mercy. In order to build homes, there has to be strict building codes and inspection. Plus the government has to do better with planning and drainage. It's complicated and expensive. And then the drainage too, you know, them not have good drainage system because remember say a country, people own land, you get piece of land for lease, no road, not the right infrastructure. Me always fuck up that word about my infrastructure. I pay for me chat in infrastructure, not dead. You understand? And it thing there, you know them now no drainage. And them something there, no proper drainage, I must say. You understand? Is not there. Because remember saying, you know, people do this all the while, you know me have a little piece of land, granny dead left this, that, we take that little piece of my bill. You know the proper things now, you know, set up right. People just bill. You understand? People just bill. People just bill nonetheless. Boy, it's sad, you know. 1 second. Me a text something. I can't talk when me a text. You know, I can't multitask because I will talk out when me a text. When me a write. Mighty God. So they are going to face this problem over and over with those weak structures. Government can't invest in something that's going to tear down over and over. That too. Government can't do that. So guess what? Me don't know. As we producer say, for do the drainage and all of them something that it is expensive. So you see that this is a crisis, yeah? This we go on. We have to just come together as Jamaicans, you know. And we have to just put in the work, put in the help. You know, all of them like a big company there. Big building company there. We build houses and them something that them have to go help. You understand? Them have to go help with like a material, them have to go help with labor. Bully for help. You understand? Me no say them now go build no no 2 stores house get nobody and no big too much bedroom. You just want to do the norm. You understand? Cause them have them land. Most of them have them land. But the people them know who don't own the land. And that me I talk about now. What them a go do? Them have to go put up a board house. Cause they not have no money for buying a land now. You understand? Them have to go put up a board house. What go happen? What go on? Some little arrangement have to go make. When them get the land for buy and pay a little. Me no know something have to go on. What go happen to people who lease land? Me no know. The shop and the wholesale them, don't it? Oh my God, and the people them look a livelihood. All the supermarket we get looted. Me not tell no lie. Me did the last night, me and Mike talk about it and me I said, Jaja. The people them we get the looted where them supermarket looted, you know. Good at, for them house stop good at, for them house could have crumble to, you know. Because remember I say rich families for our middle class families and poor and dirt poor house blow away. Concrete house get mashed up too. You understand? Because you have concrete structure that is there that wasn't even built properly. You know, with enough steel and, you know, and them look something that people buy a little off the market, cheap cement and all kind of sitting. Why, oh boy, I don't know. Morning, I don't know. You are going.
A little conversation, so interesting, but as Rasta said in the comments, so hear what happened, Bam Bam. A lot of the land in Westmoreland is swampy. A lot of land in Westmoreland and some part of St Elisabeth.
Yeah, that's what the lady said. For true, a Westmoreland yesterday.
Absolutely.
Full of swamp, she said.
Back in the years, as a matter of fact, Westmoreland has land where, I used to even tell my friends it has a very good land to plant rice. Now, regarding even drainage system and structure, let me tell you a little bit about structure. I see one video with a house in Trelawney, and the earth breakaway, the hole below the house is about 20 feet. It's just barely, like the road is, even some of the road gone. Just like what happened at the corporate, rural St. Andrew. We have to understand that corrosion, soil, no matter what kind of test they do, water, there's nothing you can do when it comes to water. Because we have to remember now, in some parishes, especially St. Elisabeth, it's a factual thing I tell you. All my family is from St. Elisabeth, mother and father side. I'm telling you, there are rivers that sink. It run and sink and it come up at Magati. Magati, years ago, they changed the route of the water. The Magati, this river is still there, the water, but they changed the route of the water. They understand the route of the water take. So no matter what you do, if rainfall or whatever, you're gonna have corrosion. Them could have do 1 million tests. Because if you look globally, it happens in every country throughout the world.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? The thing about some development is even the drainage, the people don't clear the drainage. And some areas absolutely do not have drainage system, because where my mom lived, no water, no runoff, nowhere. It just stayed settled. Here's the problem with me I worry about with Westmoreland now. If they're dead animals and our people, an epidemic that is epidemic. If they don't clear that, you're gonna have an outbreak. You understand?
Exactly.
And one of the main thing I'm just praying for, people, this bullshit with the politics thing.
Yes.
The people have to get proactive.
Want it?
People have to get proactive and say, because I see an MP in our area that is doing welfare community, and she said, people, politicians are telling her don't get private contractors. How are the people going to maneuver through the districts? So if she get a private contractor, she's trying to help benefit the people in the community, because the roads have to be cleared. You understand? Another thing, people that live on the coastline, Bam Bam and friends, people that live on the coastline, they're susceptible to damages. Just think about it. Because even in the old harbor, the fishermen, them, St. Catherine, get some effect, but not bad. But they incur losses, but sweep out. You understand? In Trelawney, I see a gentleman where the trailer, the containers were swept away. So no matter what happens, the government could do 1 million tests. They could do every soil, whatever they can think of. Once there is flooding, heavy rain, water, you're not going to get any changes. Because that house in Trelawney, you can see that the water actually burrowed underneath the house. So the water is running, and it just like obliterate the whole place. The same thing in burnt ground in St. Elisabeth, like 99.9% of my family, everybody in St. Elizabeth, and I can't even talk. They lose the house, the roof gone. Our family house is not a maggoty and a slab roof, but the furniture, everything are gonna have to be replaced. Because there are two rivers that are close to our family house. Not close to the house, like one is like 200 meters, the other one is like 400 meters. One run east-west, one run north-south, but they merge into each other. And this is not a maggoty, So, and people build on house on hilly sides. No water will...
Yeah, that will slide off.
Yes, because no matter what you do, and the thing again to with Westmoreland, why the people, as I said, so much courthouses, they're transportable. That's why I put it in the comment. They can move the houses to different locations, should in case after a while the land starts sinking or whatever it is. So they just get a tractor, put underneath it, they lift it, put it on a trailer, and they move it and locate it somewhere else. Because they put them on, let's basically say, columns, you understand? For rigidity. And it's even better because sometimes water will flow underneath, depending on how the water flow. You understand? But I only just call because, we see the chat is lively and the people are commenting, and we see Connie Peer comment and Mr. Rasta comment, and they're absolutely right in their own way, because people don't understand. People say, but why they not put concrete structure? You can't put concrete structure on lease land. And sometimes people lease to them land, them say 10 years. You can't
exactly.
Put a concrete structure on lease land.
Exactly. 10 years you have to take it down. That don't make no sense.
Absolutely. And then again, someone build a house a country. People can only make ditches and trenches. Because me understand how rural, like my land, me a piece of land I stay Southfield right now. And it's like, it flooded, the biggest problem. And the people, like my family traditionally, just St. Elizabeth. So we know the whole settings, we get pictures, everything, and thank God to us, say my mom is alright, we talked to my brother then this morning, stuff like that. But I'm just saying, there's just some things you just can't get rid of.
Exactly. So, as the elder said, water and fire are two things man cannot control.
That's what I'm saying. No matter what, listen, if you, the other day, I seen some floodings from India, I seen some floodings from Indonesia, even in Tibet, water running, there's nothing you can do. I've seen landsliding from Colombia. There's nothing you can do. So, we understand, yes, and as a friend saying at the chat that, some things you just can't, it can't be avoided. Because when I see how the water was running in burnt ground, because I sent it to a Bambanian where some of my family is, the sand and the dirt, all the garage almost half with dirt and sand. I see a house in Mandeville almost saturated underwater. You only see the roof. And it's some firemen will rescue in a dog or something. We don't know, you don't even know if people were inside those houses. People have posted also videos. One lady posted a video, she inside the house, so when the roof take off. And quite a few people had those posts. So even, I think it's Connie or someone said in the comment that, you know, if you even look on a lease and put up one one room thing, you have to get the authority from even the people you lease from. You can put make one of the roof concrete. If you know the area is a disaster preparedness area, because one thing people must do, you know, do homework when you build or you live in certain areas of Jamaica. Living against the coastline where waterway is, if you're living on swampy land, because below Duane Park in New Haven, I grew up there as a child. When rainfall down there, so used to flood out, right down a 6 mile down there, so I grew this up for years from 68, I lived this up till 1973, you understand? So when rainfall and it still happen, even some of the houses to this day, they sink. Because down the soil is saturated with water, flooding. The soil is just like that. So it's swampy land. You understand? So look here, would I be PNP or GLP, no matter which government in power, what people need to do now, you just get proactive.
Exactly.
And do what them can do. If people are hungry, people are hungry, people need place to reside. I see one this morning where a lady had a 2-week-old baby. It was posted on a platform and the family were stressed. Of course you're going to get that, because listen, if you have never been in a situation where tragedy like this, a calamity like this happened, you're going to be stressed out, you're going to be worried, all kind of things going to happen if you have no roof over your head. So the government, if them get tents, start put up some tents. Try to find, if you put
that means said tents. Need tents. Portable toilets, yeah.
Portable toilets. Because listen, at the end of the day, everybody has to swallow their pride. If you're working in healthcare, you see all kind of stuff. You see everything. So people have to just be respectful of each other and tell themselves, you know what, you'll swallow our pride. I seen some people in Montego Bay sitting at a river and they were washing people at bay and everything like that. Because sometimes these things brings out the best and the worst of us.
Nobody can hide them teapot and them tun. Them just have to dead.
I mean, like,
long titty a show, nobody no care. They used to have them long titty, them have to show them long titty now, because them have to wash and diet.
You know, absolutely, you know.
You hear Rasta, wait there now? Rasta say our son there, I think there. Rasta say, where say, sir, Southfield, my born and grow, my son there. I mean, I hear nothing from him. Yeah?
Yeah, well, big up
I can just imagine how you feel.
Yeah, my cousins, the Rasta, a lot of my cousins, them I don't hear from them. I would be keeping in contact with Southfield, my grandfather, my dad, father, born and grow. He moved north to St Elisabeth.
Then I like me and tell Rasta.
Yeah, moved north to St Elisabeth, I mean, but everybody for me. Southfield, my family at Malvern, my family at Mountainside, Middle Quarters, Santa Cruz, my family at Black River, my family at Elders, like Compound Town, Taunton, Mulgrave. I mean, everybody is in St. Elizabeth, apart from my mom living a rural part of St. James, my family at Niagara. So at the end of the day, when you have bill and tragedy happens, it's gonna happen. This has brought people closer and make them face reality. I seen a lady saying that.
And by your queen, you say, is it fixed? Them gonna fall apart again. They make politics throw them apart again.
Well, you see, it's just the nature of the beast, you understand? Because, Bamba, let me tell you how life is. If people are dissatisfied about something, they're gonna vent. It's just human in you.
No, I mean vent. I not say, you choose, or you vent, or you talk the truth, you know. I mean like, the killing and all of them, look at something there. I talk about the extremists. You understand?
Yes,
of course. The extremists. Them not focus so far.
Yeah, I seen a lady that was in her vehicle with her husband after they lost their property, and man go there for rob them. You see, and this is the thing.
All that.
And I'm not here in defense of the JCF. It's not what it is about. The JCF has only so much that they can do. The military has so much that they can do. And you're telling me at this time, even that piece of dog filth that tried to kidnap that young girl.
Yeah, the little 13-year-old.
Yeah, these people use these. Yeah, let me tell you, these are things that get under my skin. You understand? Because you know, wouldn't even touch that part, because Jamaica is full of so much pedophile, it's ridiculous. Yes, and I will never apologize, and this is why I say, you understand, until Some of these parasites are eradicated, and I will not apologize and make no apology. If they're not eradicated from society, it's gonna continue. I don't care. I mean, I apologize because once you're
Me agree with you.
I don't care.
Them no need to breathe. They don't need to be breathing.
Where they're not. I said they must not be sitting amongst us in society.
They don't need to be breathing.
I've seen some serious things through life, but you know what? That's for another time. But as I say, I'm not stay. But you know, I just love the conversation. I see the people in the chat and I respect the comment because you know, Rasta and Kanye, you know, everybody make some valid points where that's why I call because people need to understand. Say, even if you build on a solid looking foundation, you could have do every test it after dirt imaginable. If it's landslide, water, whatever, it can't be avoided. It cannot be avoided. And most people, when they build a house in a rural area, if they build on a hill, the water will run off. But the water gonna run off into somebody else. You ever take route and go through some parishes? And you see some house, the road above and the house them right up there. So you look down and say, why look on the house there? Or it build there, so you understand?
Yeah.
If you think about it, a rain or fall, the water will run up on them veranda and those things just the same. You understand? But you know, as I say, this really hit a lot of people hard, and why it's so hard is that the way it hit the island, because remember it basically, you wouldn't even say half of the island, you know, because it mostly stayed to the western end, you understand, and it moves slowly, not rapid. It moves slow, not rapid. The wind, yes, is rapid, but the water, the condensation of water and the flooding, it just slow. Compared to what you were talking about last night with Gilbert. Gilbert went from one end of the island to the next and then
Exactly.
it carried on.
It just cover the island. It just touch everywhere.
And I'll say this, Babs. You see, if this girl, Melissa, had affected the eastern side of the island, so it mostly affect Clarendon and St. Andrew, St. Catherine, Portland, Westmoreland. Without the corporate area is with some communities, you'd find it more devastating or even just as devastating. Because you have a lot of people who just have some shock and, you know, them live in a, yes, and them live there, so. And debris is one of the things that would unalive a lot of people. And as I said,
and what if us there in Kingston, you know? Same way, you know? Because remember how Jamaica set up, you know, every nice community have a ghetto beside it.
Yeah, well, it's just similar here.
Yeah, I saw it set up. So you go see people who own them little land and then live in a one lane and whatever, and you know them build what they can afford.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
Just like here, you have some neighborhoods where, you know, the middle class, high class neighborhood, and you have subsidized housing, subsidized housing. It's not really ghetto, but
yeah.
you have facilities that are geared to income. Because I mean, if you reach a certain age and you know you work, you get so much for your pension, or you only work so much, you can apply for housing that's geared to your income, so you pay a certain percentage. And I always say, Bamba, there is no shame in the game. There are many things that people put down and look down upon people with, and some people don't have a problem with it. You understand? Because there's some things in life that you have to necessitate yourself to live a certain way. If you're getting $1,500 or $1,800 a month for your pension, you have to look subsidized housing. Subsidized housing, you might only pay $200. Nothing is wrong with that. It's like I've said to you in the past. If someone is working and they lost their job, it takes up to 6 weeks sometimes for you to get employment insurance. What are you going to do if you don't have money saved for food and rent, whatever? And if there's a delay, or if it's WSIB, if it's a work-related injury, sometimes the work-related injury takes months. Because the adjudicator take a while to get the file, and you have to keep calling them and stuff like that. So if you have exhausted everything that you have to seek social assistance. People even think that going on welfare is a crime. People who work and need help and can't get sustainable help until they get there. As I said before, like with workers' company insurance, you seek the help until you get help, then you tell them, so listen, I start getting the money, thanks for the help, and you move on because you pay for it. You know, so this is the thing about life, is that all the things that are happening in Jamaica now, a lot of people are shocked because remember 1988 when Gilbert came, a lot of people weren't born. A lot of people weren't born yet. They've never experienced anything like this. So it's called a culture shock. it's a shock for them. Seeing house gone, roof gone, things leveled, things in the street, debris everywhere. People are gonna, get frustrated and I see people that say they're looting. I don't even call it looting. I call it people just need resources, people are stressed, people are desperate. The security forces are trying to do the best they can. They're not bad up nobody, they're not beat up nobody. They just say people don't do so and so and thing. But
me never really agree with that, but them do them thing them have to do and so and 3/4 of the time with the looting, I the one them when I always a little criminal one them mind them always start
you know
it.
what?
Me think of them always start it.
Everything that happens in life, you're gonna find people go above and beyond, and people break rules. Remember, and I'm not clinically analyzing everything, but if you go back, if you're biblically and go back to the days of Adam and Eve and Cain and Abel, rules are broken. And if you check history throughout, people break rules.
Yeah, but that's still not an excuse,
I know that. That's why I'm saying, no matter what you do, why do you have prisons? Why do you have halfway houses, Bamba? Because society is built like that. There will never be a society that don't have people.
Yeah, we know that. But me just, me just kind of feel a little way for the people then because we don't know what happened to those people, that family who own that supermarket. You understand?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because probably for the most blow, probably for the most mash up too. And then it's not nowhere big, Them no must have no insurance too, And I must know where big, it's just a mini supermarket and them no must.
Well, they would be ridiculously stupid, Bam, to have a mini supermarket and don't
Really?
have insurance because most times.
I probably true them have supermarkets, so them have insurance, so probably.
Trust me, most of these wholesale and supermarkets, they do not get stuff by paying cash in hand. Like if it's 5 million, 4, 10, 20 million. No, they get consignments.
Yeah, we know that.
No frills and boat food basics are these things. They can claim it. You don't condone people looting, I'm saying, But I'm saying, a lot of people, yes, worry about people that take food and whatever. They can claim it. So look at it this way then. So the food that...
Yeah, some people have some little shops, and then some of them, me quite sure it now, and no insurance.
We're not no, Bam, listen to what I said to you. I said people that own, I didn't say small shops. We're not talking about the corner store and stuff like that. The stores that they say people go into are major supermarkets. If it happens at small places, well, it will happen. But I'm talking about large corporate companies. No, none of these, unless the government is slack and complacent.
Well, I don't know if I see none of them, the big large place, they get looted. I just one place, I don't know if I find St Elisabeth way. Like a little mini supermarket. Yeah. I just that place they miss.
If people can't get resources, if people can't get water or whatever, then we'll go in a place to take stuff. If you look on news everywhere all over the world, it happens. Not Jamaica alone, but desperation causes people to do desperate things, Bamba. And that's just something that we have to live with. It happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. I see it happen right where we live, Yasoto. You understand? It happens. I remember years ago, we had a lot of rain here, and a city called Peterborough was flooded out with water. And people go in a store to take stuff, and you see people drive up in them vehicle, the places underwater, and them take stuff, and people that say, serious to that? Me, I say, yes, because desperate measures, people do desperate things.
Let me tell you something, desperate measures, people do desperate things, but it's not all the while it's desperate, make people do it. Because one time the oil it raise at Jamaica, oil price it go up and them broke and loot all the people them things. I never nothing desperate. Them just wicked and thief.
No. Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about some...
Me not know. Me I go hold on that. Me not think the supermarket should have did have to get loot out.
No, you're free to hold on to what you want to.
Because I when them loot it. And before them start get help or after.
No, the people are going into it, and I don't classify it as looting. Looting is a big word, Bam Bam. I don't consider that to be looting. How one wants to define looting is up to them. That is not looting. That is just people's definition of looting. I see looting differently from a perspective of someone who worked in situation where I see looting.
Well, you can't give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, how you know, but everybody is entitled to, them feel. But I don't call looting. You understand? Because me I tell you, when me call looting, me say in North America, people and demonstrate about situations and them start break people glass and kicking people stuff, breaking our stores and take out clothes and TV and things because them upset about situations. They didn't have a disaster like a flooding or a hurricane or a thunderstorm or whatever it is. That I consider to be looting. But as I said, everyone is entitled to how they see looting. I see desperation. I see people wanting food and water and resources to live day to day. And all the people that I hear and I see they were interviewing, they were saying they want food and water. That's what the people were saying. You don't condone them going into the supermarkets, but they had no other resources. They had no other way of getting water or whatever. That's what they were saying. When I see them lift up, when I see them lift up shelf and them go in a furniture store, I didn't see any of that. I see people with water, I see people with juice, and that's what they were taking. I mean, 1988 Gilbert, I see people.
Well, if you look at it that way.
It's 1988 Gilbert, I see people come out of Master Supermarket and have food them have in their hand. They never broke no store across road or machine or wind no way. I worked during Gilbert.
Gilbert, I lie you and tell. The amount of fridge me see I come down a jungle. Them thief. No, lad man, when me say a liar, tell me no mean me I call you a liar. Don't take it so deep. I mean so. Me I tell you say the people them down a jungle, them broke in a singer, across road. Post you see people that come with fridge, machine, stove, pancart. Jesus Christ, I couldn't believe. Loot out the people them store.
You know what? If you experience that guy live down there, I understand that. Where I was working, here as when me going up, when we get called up, we go to them place there, me never say, all I see people that come out of the supermarket with food stuff and so. You know, if you see the crossroad, that's
they say crossroad singers. Crossroad singers. Me say the amount of jungle me live. The amount of fridge. Machine. Come my mother do dressmaking. My mother even buy one machine from one boy for $3,000.
How many communities you hear of it happening to where people going on?
No, me just I said down a jungle, me just I laugh about the situation. I saw the people them terrible.
Yeah, because
them going to sing and go empty out the warehouse.
I'm not saying I don't commit that with Crossroad, but me got enough place on Constant Spring Corporate here after 3. Me never see no stores broken into.
Yeah, probably you know through after 3, and you know that it be a little distant from a community. But them deal with singer, man. Them deal with singer across the road, me not lie.
Yeah, maybe that,
them deal with it. Me see it with my own eye. Cat, fridge, washing machine, stove, appliances. Cause you know say appliances. Jesus.
Let me tell you, Bam Bam. I tell you the honest truth. I'm compassionate with people that I see want food and water.
And I don't even think I was Gilbert that door. I was Gilbert at the aisle something. I never remember. I think I was Gilbert. I think the aisle something. Me never live a jungle. Me live a poor. Gilbert. Gilbert. Me not ask nobody. Cause me see it with me eye.
No, me say for Gilbert. Yeah.
Me see it with me eye. Ask singer people them. You not ask nobody. Ask singer.
You see them come.
Ask singer. A singer you fi ask. Singer warehouse. Them people been target singer warehouse, you know, because I have police friend. I went in a last year. She dey on patrol. And a singer warehouse. The boy, she catch a boy, you know. 2 of them. Oh, so them I don't know. I don't know what kind of loophole in that they place there.
Yeah, so stick up in if you notice what you just said. So here you go with what I said. There is what you call precise or concise targeting. That is totally different. Because sometimes people have beefs, you know, with places. And
well, in a Gilbert, it wasn't a beef. I just looted.
When you land on so
Then why are then in a Gilbert, in a the hurricane? Why? Why them going in a singers got thief? All of the people them in a the surrounding area going a singer got thief. They have beef with them. Them just thief. It was gluten.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, it was gluten.
This is why I say.
Because it was singer is not a supermarket. No water no in there, and no food. Them have appliances.
Yes, and I just said people will use situations to do
exactly,
things.
and that them do.
You understand? But I was giving you a small definition in my own way when you say looting, what I call my opinion, not anybody else's. My opinion of looting is different from.
Yeah, but that was looting when them going to sing in a Gilbert, because that wasn't food. That wasn't nothing for civilization.
Yes. Yeah, you keep going back to that and sticking with that, and I understand that. But we're talking about people seeking resources.
Yeah, well, that different. I mean, me give you that. Yeah, me give you that.
You know, we don't know about the.
Yeah, because that you know, them lose everything, and you know, people desperate, and yeah, them will do that. That different.
Me did all over. I was all over the corporate area doing Gilbert, and not even downtown. Not even downtown. We never see nobody broke a store. So I don't know, maybe people just yeah. You know, I don't know.
Exactly, you're not going to see everything. You can't see everything.
No, for the store them downtown where me the ex, where you the ex
and
people.
Me live in a golf them time there, you know, I see it.
Yeah. Hey, as me say, all kudos to you. You see it, but
yeah.
me never see it, you know, so I just
yeah, me see it.
I just go, you know, so.
Because me know them never went shopping. Me know them never went shopping.
Well, me say maybe
I know they didn't went shopping. You want them on, you know where Calvary Cemetery there, right? Alright. Me know say you know, me just a tell you. To Calvary Cemetery there. So you know say a car them I use I come from Crossroad. I come from Crossroad, come on that road there. Who fi cut off, go shot them one go. All of them like a neighboring community there. Yeah, all of them. Them did loot. Cause them did a try go in a sing at in a courts. And some gunshot me here to reach some of them. Them couldn't go in a courts. Cause me know. Yeah, one girl. Yes, someone got shot for her. I know one girl, but she a gun girl. She did go courts. She did get shot. She did get shot. She them that try going to courts.
Well, as we say, I would never lift a firearm after anybody would say. Not where you are talking about. But it means the people are going to place to go.
Court sell furniture. Them not have no water and no food. Them no need for going to them place. Them the one they are criminal.
But don't talk. I mean the people them think me support. Can you keep over?
Lord have mercy. Me not talk about where you are say. Me I say court sell furniture. So them one they are criminal.
But you're smart, you know. You're smart when you're talking, and I don't want you to contradict what I'm saying. I reiterate. I'm not talking about the furniture.
Them we not done it. Yeah, me know. Me just I say. Me not say. Me remember say yesterday what you say, you know. We're done with the water and the food and that desperation. People need things. Understand that. But me say the one like with in a Gilbert, coming you have nobody going in a store. Nobody store go take the furniture and that. Me not see none of that. Me not hear that on the news. Me not hear none of that. Never hear it in a me not hear it in a burial I wish you want. Me not hear it in a Melissa. But I'm just going back to Gilbert. You know, I mean I say yeah, some people do them some of them. So me I say those ones because them criminal.
But you remember the basis of our conversation was what's happening now. So
yeah, I understand. That's why I just clarify it now to what you say. For make you know say it have nothing to do with what you say. It's just talking and one thing lead to another. That's all. I said them one that was criminal.
Well, I don't know, boy, but it's just I mean you know my sympathy go to the people, man.
And you see it? And you go back to the people them. I would don't say that and me not have nothing with them do then. You know, we're going there so I'm going to take out the water, eat little food. Kudos to them. Nothing wrong. Survival mode. We move
Yeah,
on from,
that's
survival
yeah,
mode.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
Nothing
no
wrong.
matter what we do, you know,
Because they not
we
get
do
no lock
certain
up.
things. No
You
matter what we
understand? Me
do,
not think nobody
we
ever
still have
charge them for that.
disappointment.
Survival mode. Survival mode.
Yeah, nobody, no need for get locked up for that. I mean, the people that whatever can reach them will reach them.
Yeah, survival
just
mode.
can't get that for survive. It is what it is. You know, me just concerned about the people and
Rasta say, I
I
don't support stealing because of desperation. I saw a man with a case of red stripe to go through people's roof, a thief. That's not desperation. Unapologetic. All right, you know the word me I call, because my tongue a twist. Unapologetically. Yeah. We had nothing after Ivan. We never thief nothing. So everybody have a different views.
Yeah, it's okay, you know. It's okay. I'm not saying I'm not saying things don't happen. I'm not saying things don't happen. But I've never heard of any hurricane or any situation in Jamaica and people don't not get stuff or go look stuff for themselves. I've never known of any. And I have people that work in government services will tell me all the time. And what I have seen and what I've heard, I mean, it's a pictures though, when people go in a supermarket. So we're not saying people must go in anyway and take stuff. But I'm saying desperate times call desperate measures.
Desperate measures, yeah. Kami say, Melissa is the worst in Jamaica, she seen. And you have to remember, so people are always depressed and in shock. And then, you know, a food, and you have people there, we get little things out there where probably didn't even stack up for the hurricane. Probably not even didn't even have nothing. You understand? People thirsty, people, I don't know. I just one of them things there, you know? I just one of them things there. You know, I don't think nobody will kill them for that.
I mean, you know, stuff happens. I just hope that things
and as I say, probably it's insured. You understand? It's a little mini supermarket. Maybe them insure. Hopefully.
My take on it is that, you see, the thing about it in life is that we agree to disagree, and that's the good thing about life. Because I see things in such a way as I would never be a businessman and have a grocery store where may handle hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, have a structure, have staff that work with me, have people that work with me, and we don't have insurance. We don't have resources like, Jamaica don't even have it, but if people go on maternity leave, they're not receiving funds and stuff like that. I always think outside the box. Because me now have a business and no insurance, just like you'd have a motor vehicle. You can't drive a motor vehicle and don't have insurance.
As I talk about maternity leave, you know, so them big supermarkets, I'm not call them name, in Jamaica, in Jamaica or whatever. I go to a supermarket in Portmore. And when I say big supermarket, I mean supermarket who have chain a supermarket. And I see the girl in the pregnant, because she working a long time. She look like she go boss producer. So we say, you know, go for maternity leave. She said, maternity leave? After you know, get them something, I some love. You go for maternity leave and on your own, and we just have to work till when we have baby and come back. That no keep right here. So I say, what? Must say like, them a contract worker, whatever. So I say, but look how much years I work here, so. Me could long me I work, Panama and see I work here, so contract. So I want to be thing there, so it's like that. Most of the workplace them I do have people as contract workers. So, you know, they don't have to give them certain benefits. Because I never know so somebody can work for somewhere all over 1, 2, 3 years and not get no maternity leave. I could not believe. Them little Chinaman place there, mini supermarket, them not pay nobody for no maternity leave. Because the big old company them not do it. Them not pay their body, my love. People get exploited.
I can't understand, you know, some of these things. And then, again, it comes back to the grind. Here we have, they're complaining about the birth rate declining.
Why
So
your
if a
internet are
woman is
going bad,
working,
Rasta?
so if a woman is in a relationship, whether she's married or in a spousal relationship, live at home person, and she says she'd love to have kids, and she's working, she's now considering the fact that if I get pregnant and leave to go have baby, I don't have a job when I come back. You know, these are little things that.
Yes, sad though.
This is why I say, you know, I can't take the politicking with people. You call it politicking. Politicking, I can't take it because when one sees these things and talk about it, oh, you're against government, you're against this, and you're for this, and you're for that. And I tell you the honest truth, a lot of people have a crab in a barrel mentality. Because how can a woman be working and not eligible for maternity leave?
Yeah, she said no maternity leave. I could not believe. Me ask her and I hear say, me ask her, and me turn up and she give me the answer. Because she was cashing me. Because she was so ripe. She was so ripe. She looked like she had a bust. Remember me seeing this girl from her belly a show, you know. Her face, you know, when a woman pregnant, you know that DP. Oh, their nose, when they're ripe and them a go bust and them belly drop and their lip everywhere swell like they can't go no further. Ripe. I mean, I say, my God, they not go for maternity leave. Same way I say. And she said, maternity leave? She said, that not keep you so my love.
And you know the sad thing about it, we have all these organizations.
And a big blouse and skirt company that.
Yeah, you have all these corporations, you know, these groups and these organizations. They talk about liberation, they talk about women's rights, they talk about people's rights. You name it, the list goes on and on and on. And a lot of them are become ostriches, you know, metaphorically speaking, burying their head in the sand, because you have all these things that you want for women and or men, depending on the situation, and yet when it confronts you, you don't deal with it.
Guess what?
I remember back.
One second, the DP. 1 second, guess what? Them do. DP. Them put them as contract workers.
Sneakily, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do. Put them on contract. And contract. When me remember when me 3 months pregnant, and my husband and my daughter, them father get to work at JPS. I 7 years he work at JPS before him dip on staff, you know. 7 years, you know. You see that way there? Well, them did still give him health insurance. And they still get health insurance also.
I was just gonna ask you if you didn't get any family benefits, okay?
Yeah, him still get health insurance. Cause even with Mike work at a government place. Him still did get health insurance and whatever. But then when you get gone and staff now, you get more things. But me don't know the government for sneaking on some of them people, but I don't know if people are not reported, because people, you have the average people them in Jamaica have this mentality where them say nothing now come out right, me can't bother it, no make no sense. You know, them have the mentality there, and them no and them no exercise them rights. You understand?
You know, yeah, absolutely.
So these people get away with all of these things.
Yeah, I mean, you made valid points. So I used to work in an establishment where I used to deal with WSIB. Either might know WSIB. And I used to deal with the return to work coordinator and the adjudicators. If workers are injured, I was the one who had their file. And I would deal with the adjudicators, and then they would send someone in. And they call them
like of the life family people.
They call them work coordinators. So they would come in, and they would, if the employee is on modified work, they would come in and they see how much they can and cannot do. So generally it would be they come in for 4 hours. If you're dealing with filing, whatever, you have carpal tunnel syndrome, you see how much you can do with the hands. If it's one of the guys driving the forklift, or no matter what, it was a huge company and they had several warehouses. And I used to travel all of Ontario and deal with all this. I used to have files and files and files of workers. I never had a problem. Can you just imagine if a lady went off? I can tell you, case in point, one situation where there was a young lady that had cramps, and females understand, I won't go into details. And there was a manager who reprimanded her because she called in and said she having severe cramps, she couldn't come into work. It wasn't black, wasn't white, different culture. And when I take up that, he got terminated the next day. Even management said, how dare you? You understand? So the things that people get away with in some countries, it cannot happen. You understand? It will never ever happen. You even have paternity leave for the father. So even after the mom have baby, if the mom say, after 6 months, me want to go back or 7 months, the father can take time off to look after the baby. That happens right here. So, a lot of times, because of curry favoring and because of greed and because of the behavior of some of these people, this is why things reach the way it reach. Because you know what, man? You said something that you might realize what you said. If people keep talking about this might not go away and this not go away,
Exactly, yeah.
this is where the problem comes in. If you
That
think
is
that
where the problem is.
because that he's a manager and because he's the owner, a lot of people
And I'm afraid to lose them
through,
work.
of course, a lot of people go through workplace abuse. Let me tell you, I fought.
When you said that, me gonna give you a story, a little short story. Finish where I
Go
said.
ahead, man. Go ahead.
I have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend. She worked at a establishment. That establishment is not there anymore, but it was a very popular place. Where it's a restaurant, one of those uptown nice sophisticated restaurants where they do pastry, food, every little thing. They do pastry, you can get pastry, you can get food, you can sit at the bar and drink. One of those establishments where have more than one place under one umbrella. And she was working there. And she get her pay and sitting and she'll look on her check and whatever because she was a professional baker with her certificates and all of that. And when she get everything and she'll look at all of the things that she's supposed to get, that the thing when she was getting the job, all of the requirements, everything what she's supposed to get. She now see them certain things, nothing, all her pay a little bit. She said, what is? So she go to the office and talk to the manager and whatever. You know what the manager did? Rotted. The manager was so brazen. Guess what she did? She talk amongst her peers, our co-workers also. Yeah, our co-workers also. And can you imagine she going there to the manager and everything? You know what the manager said to her? The manager said to her, well, all right then. She agreed to give her everything and yeah, just you alone. And whatever. Them not to know about this. Everything what she's supposed to get, she get her right pay, everything. Because the manager are so brazen to rat it, for just tell her, say, I saw it go. Literally, she tell them, say, them are idiot, them can't do nothing, them afraid them lose them job, them no want to complain, them just complain amongst them one another, that. And she alone get her right pay, everything. She said she could not believe. The woman don't even argue with her, she just work with her. And she said, look at that. I went through that experience already. When one long time at first me I go work with somebody and them supposed to get them want pay me by thing there. My percentage or whatever. So them say 35%. I may go to the boss and I say, I can't work for 35%. It have to be 40, 60 because and them pay them bills and them buy the product or whatever. I say 40%. I say, and them I pay every 2 weeks. So I can't wait till every 2 weeks to get paid. I can't manage that. I get my 40%. I get paid every 2 weeks, every week, and nobody knew. So you have to work me a mouth. I say that for say this. You have to work me a mouth. You have to talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people just scared of them job and call it a loss.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Them have no union.
Yeah, some of the union. Listen, I remember one time I was home and because I used to travel. As I
Warrior,
said,
I did have to turn up my workplace.
To
They put me through hell and lie. You hear Rasta say a warrior should have to turn up for her workplace and then put her through hell. A liar she have to get. Somebody have to set. Somebody have to stand up. All 1 month, 956 Jamaican dollar me get for me pay. Yeah. Somebody have to stand up. Yeah.
Because a lot of these people that call themselves union reps, they're in the companies, most of these companies' pockets. Mama, let me tell you, you talk about an experience. One time I was called to a situation at a terminal. And when I went there, the manager and the two staff were sitting in the office. I walked and I go, what's the problem? You know what the supervisor did? Two guys were not getting along. And he put the two of them for work side by side. Basically, as in, that guy stripped the trailer at door 9 and the one that stripped the trailer at door 10. Knowing that these two guys were not getting along because they had altercations before. And trust me, I didn't even reach the third step, which resolved at the first step, and that supervisor got transferred to another terminal. Because you can just imagine, me knows a Dean area and I don't get along. And me go put the two of them for work side by side and knowing, that they have had altercations before. Mm-hmm. This is how people are. And a lot of people, a lot of these corporations and large companies, because some governments, and I'm not being political, but the politicians know the abuse that is taking place with workers and they do nothing about it. And this is why I say, if I see any platform, no matter who it may be, even you, and it too much into this politics thing, me just relax and don't say nothing until you say something else. Because everybody makes it political. Because nothing pisses me off more than you ever see one government did in the 20 years ago. You in the currently 8 years and you still not do nothing. You blame the one who did it 20 years ago. That's bullshit. You must try to fix things now. I saw a recent interview with Lisa and she was saying to MSNBC, she said, listen, so and so, it's not all the areas that are affected. The hurricane affected this particular area, but we're doing the best we can to make resources reach the people. That is what you call an intelligent interview. You understand? Mm-hmm. Because she's explaining the thing in detail. The MP in St Elisabeth, even though she get private contractors, she do what she do to help the community. These people, and you hear them talk about this and that and blame this. We don't give the Prime Minister have him handful, the leader of the opposition have him handful. So you know what? All the MPs and both parties work together for the benefit of the people. That's all it comes down to. People vote for who they want. People, half of my family are jail, be half of PNP. And me and them know in a war. Everybody live good because we are family. People are entitled to their opinions, entitled to their views. Right now we have a pandemic, an epidemic. No matter how we want to put it, the people must be held. So what? Just like the lady MP said, the government must relax. If she get private contractor, get private contractor. Because money is allotted to the councillors. I remember years ago, in St. Mary, the one councillor and them family thief up hundreds of thousands of dollars. You understand? So, the government is there, yes. But what about the councillors? If people are missing, and this is another thing I don't understand, there's a census that is done in Jamaica of people in the communities. People know each other in the communities. So why don't they do a tally of all? And they should have a tally of the people that live in the communities. Yes, somebody will say, but people come and go. Yes, we know that. We're talking about people who live within the confines of the community. If you can't find them, you put it out, just like on social media now where they're putting up some missing persons. Because I'm on the JCF website all the time. Because I get notification of things being done, wanted people, you name it. So I'm saying, you're seeing all these people that are missing. So if these people are missing, it is important that the councillors or community leaders, whoever they are, make sure the public know that if Connie Francis or Rasta can't find a family member, or Slim Fig can't find a family member, there's a department or wherever it is, a number for people to call and say, listen, John Brown has been missing so and so, please do so and so and so. You understand? That's what councillors are there for. A lot of these councillors from the day they're there and them get elected, you're not more about them. Just like some of the politicians too, and I'm talking on both sides. So, it is so disgusting that people have to fend for themselves so hard. And when people complain, it's politics. And this is the thing I just don't understand. The people say they want tent. As I said, get some tent, get some portable toilets. Enough of them.
Yeah, them need them, the man.
Of course, they can.
Tents and the portable toilets needed.
Them have the truck. Needed. Let me tell you something. You see here in Toronto, if you go to a park and they have an event, 20, 40, 50 portable toilets. The government can put those in place in areas that are damaged right now. Put the people them under tent. You have enclosed tent, just like how you see soldiers in a camp. Nobody knows to see when you're under the tent until things start build up slowly.
Yeah.
Then you have people that group up on a search for bodies, to remove the dead animal. These are something that the government know these things. You know?
I wonder the part that takes so long to do. If the government are waiting for the people them to do it.
That's what I'm saying. You see, the thing is, and the resources are there. So the government have to just get proactive. And when I say government, we don't talk
the government, because PMP have enough seats in a parliament, so we are talking the government.
There, you see, that's the thing that annoys the crap out of me. Every little thing. Now we have Jamaica supposed to have a disaster preparedness group, you know, a team just similar to what we have here. You have disaster preparedness areas. You have a section of people that only anything to do with disaster, pandemic, whatever it is, they jump to it right away. You understand? If you find that there are bodies anywhere, or corpses, or dead animals, whatever, you don't want an outbreak of any diseases or anything like that. So those things you move on them immediately.
But it look like that they warfare.
We see an influx right now of military people from the States and other countries. People come in just like when, go back a little bit to Gilbert, foreigners come in to help with the power thing, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if as you said earlier, someone said earlier that in Westmoreland, the stench and whatever, that is cause for concern. Because some of these waters don't recede.
They said the lady said, Kasha said in Bethel town, she said, the girl said she traumatized. She said, a normal situation in a Bethel town, the place swampy, mud, dead animal. She said she knows she a dead body, then tap, then look. Because they think a cow. And somebody said, no cow, I want fat man. But then as somebody said on the live, and literally fat, the man most fat. In there, tomorrow make 1 week in there, they swell. You understand? Dead animal, may a picture fly, maggot, drunk rock come. Jesus Christ, that's an epidemic. That have to fix.
Yes, you see, these are the important things.
And the rain continue falling.
Go back to what I said again. These councillors, they must go out in the communities. Don't sit down and wait on the Prime Minister or the Member of Parliament or the leader of opposition. They have councillors.
Come on, them wait for the people of Jamaica, them alone to me.
You know, and it's ridiculous. You know, stop the damn politics. You know, as I said before, I see that house in Trelawney, and if you see that house, you just say to yourself, so it's a well-built house, very good structure, but the old and breakaway, the house is like 10, 12 feet from a precipice because the half of the road is gone. So just imagine the amount of stuff they have to put in there to dump up that, to fill it up.
Oh, that one that would look like a sinkhole.
Yes.
Cheese on crime. It look like a sinkhole if you drop in there, carry back in at times.
Yes, because the soil, Bamba.
I want to go in at that to full up that. What them call it? Bolding. I said they call it bolding, boulder. What name again?
Boulders are stones.
Yeah.
Yes, but big stones. Yeah. But
Yeah.
So they have to go fill it up with wool. Like, Bamba, let me tell you.
Thank God.
I believe in Jamaica,
And it's a road for drive pan right at the side, they say, no?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
So now they have to fill up that area. They have to build it up and then fix back the road.
That look like hell. If you go down there, you're supposed to hear noise.
Of course.
Yeah, boulders. You're supposed to hear noise. That look like hell.
So you know what? So here we go now. Funding money is being given to the government to help. Let's see now how it's going to be spent. Let's see what the council is going to do.
The people that check out the money. The people that check out the money, DP.
Yeah, well, you know what, Bam Bam, let's be fair and I'm being respectful.
Yeah, the people that check out the money.
I'm being respectful to you and everybody in the chat. People need to see how the money is being
spent. Of course. It's like when you're in church and they give you tithes. It's like when you're in church and they give you tithes, they have members meeting and they tell you how the money spent, how much they make, and them tell you how the money spent.
Let me show you a little thing, Bam Bam, with the hypocrisies of people. Remember when we at the big C, because sometimes, people don't even want the name called. Because I don't want a social YouTube flag or whatever. But
Where you say you have protocols to follow?
Yeah.
Arrested, comment me and read. Say we have protocols to follow and it's and the government have protocols to follow and it's not as simple as we see it.
Well, you see, here's
well, if you don't have protocol to follow, they think they have to move a little faster,
Yeah, you see, and I understand what Rasta is saying. We understand the protocol, we understand the rules as it relates to whatever. That we all understand. We're talking about the necessity, the needs right now. You understand? There is, listen, if they get $20 million, the island have 14 parishes. If it's not all 14 parishes damaged in excess, you focus on the areas that are excessively damaged first. You understand? And then you spread it out. So we know, of course, there is protocols. But if Rasta can tell me if you have no authority, if Rasta is a he or she knows the history of Jamaica, where protocols...
Rasta is a she.
Yeah, if Rasta ever know of any protocols being followed in Jamaica, especially the way it's supposed to follow. Because I can tell you, Rasta, I know personally in Gilbert, I have people that work in the Ministry of Finance. Money was given out, and it's not about politics. And councillors take money put in their pocket. And yet everybody that think things were done. Yes, the power outage, the lights, the light pole them put up. Things were done. That people got arrested. Me now question the rest of me and tell you that. People got arrested for stealing money that were allocated to the Jamaican people to help them. So no matter what kind of protocol, you're going to find people that, even though they might cost about the regular public were out there, a lot of these people will get that, and you don't care who was it in power. That's why I don't politic. Because it is there for them to deal with. They must deal with the situation at hand. You understand? It don't make sense. No matter I could be Mr. Golden or the Prime Minister. We don't care if you want to fly over the whole of Jamaica. Put people on the ground to start helping the people. And that's why I mentioned that an MP in that area got private contractors to start cleaning the road.
Yeah, because we don't want the epidemic with the germs.
Yeah, we still JCF members are cut tree too. In a St. Mary tree fall down in a road. All people have to get proactive, but that don't mean for them to sit down and wait forever. Get bulldozer.
Yeah, them look at something, yeah. That part there, yeah, man.
Yeah, but how are you gonna reach the roads? There's no way you can reach the roads unless the roads are clear. You understand? If the government want to keep the money in their pocket, that's a for them problem. Get people out there to help clean up the roads.
I know, cause us thief money. We do this enough money, thief only.
If somebody asks your house, we know say it's gonna be hard because everybody gonna say, but I'm saying people are willing to rebuild. You understand? Jamaica have a lot of lumber. Yes, they have the cockpit country have a lot of lumber. They can talk to groups, whether it be the maroon communities or whatever. They treat them. You have maho, you have blue maho, you have lignum vitae, whatever tree you can use. You understand? You use them for give the people lumber. Cut your own trees them. If I even love good, it no matter. You shape them up and you give the people them and make the people them rebuild. You understand? People are getting supplies all the time. I remember when them a build up over where you live there, bam, like even Britain and them place there. The days when them dump up the land and build, they put up 4 or 5 structures. Them build the pre-built here besides. And then put them up, them giants. So that's how they used to do them. Nobody never go on a lay bricks. You understand? The technology is there. So if communities are swamped out and other little, as a matter of fact, I've seen a company.
And that you've never went good for milk and to blow.
They must sell some fabricated houses. But my concern is disease. That's my concern,
Yeah, the disease, man, the disease.
That be worried about because
and that, yeah. Let me hear some of them comment that the whole system needs a major revamp in order to the government to operate effectively and efficiently. And Rasta say, I know councillors thief money. We know there's enough money thief whole heap. I see soldiers helping people to put on people out stop. We just need fitting there as well. I agree with DP, sort out the road, so we can make transportation, reasonable transportation,
Yes,
and
accessibility.
get rid of the dead animals, and try to sieve out all of the dead animals and dead bodies. The people them need to get some tent and portable toilet, because my sister them have food lack. You understand? Because
Yeah,
people don't stop give
absolutely.
food. Them have food lack. We don't have to worry
Thank you
about
very
them for
much.
eat. Food done lack. Food lack.
Yes,
You understand?
that's it.
So we need to get on with those things for sieve out all of the rest of the dead body, them, the dead animals. Because we don't want to create an epidemic. We don't want to go have something else for one hand to deal with. So people are dead now because all of this dead animals and all of them something, and people start get sick. And the mosquito them are gonna come. We need to sort out them little something there.
Even military equipment, Bamba. And
Yeah, we
it's
need.
simple, and this is where we, I mean, respect to everyone on the chat, those in the on the live, please like up the live friends. We just have a morning liquor chat. But even military tents. Put up military tents, family of 4, family of 5. This tent is for these people within the tent. Inside the tent, they can even do partitions if they want. And as I said, put up the portable toilets. Or now the truck that will come in for empty out the toilet them until things are stabilized. And clear the road. There's nothing more than debris blocking a street. Debris are I seen even
And one set there. And we not say them not go help, Rasta. Cause Rasta say, them help her. They should get material and them help in a burial last year. And should have faith in the government that they will do the same right now. I believe so too. But we are just said them have to move like a fast. We have to get, we just talk about the germs, we are going to go on, and the sickness.
Yeah,
And we need to fix the part there quick. We need to move.
yeah, because I respect Rasta opinion. This
We
is the
need to
thing that we
move.
like with the chat, This is
Yeah.
what we like with the chat.
Yeah, me understand. Me not say the government not going to do nothing, Rasta. The government will be so stupid not to do anything. You understand? And me not thinking the government now going to do nothing. We just need them to attack.
We're just talking about resources.
Yeah, the resources. Attack that part them quick. You understand? Yeah.
Temporary shelter for the people. That's why I
Yeah.
mentioned tents. But man, this is something with me knowing on. I'm not a specialist, Like I've been all over the place, During even my time at Jamaica transitioning here in North America, these are things with me know for prepare for disaster. I was a part of an organization where I worked that I was the head for the health and safety committee. Not bragging. I was the head for the health and safety committee. So we know about preparation. That when anything happened, and that was all industry. You understand? So we know these things. If that's why I mentioned tents and portable toilets. Because we know the government now will put up one
Yeah.
house.
But Rasta say the government we have to, some of them have to bury them dead animals, because government now come pick up dead animal out of your yard. But Rasta them not in a yard. The dead animals them they all about. They not in a yard, their house flat. I doubt it's some of them remember where their yard did there. You understand? Them they all about. They not in a yard.
Even that, I wouldn't even recommend.
And I agree with you, them can help themselves too. But it's overwhelming, It's overwhelming. People just stressed out and frustrated and don't know them, them, Lord have mercy. I can't just imagine people want to defecate. And shit all about. Because pure human shit all about, Because remember them have to shit and piss. It sound gross, but that's the truth.
I wouldn't even recommend people burying animals. I would recommend them burn it. If it's a dead goat, a cow, a pig, burn it.
Yeah, because how deep the hole are going to be. Nobody them have no strength for that right now. I better them burn it for true.
Yeah,
Human feces all about the place because not people house bloat. Lord Jesus Christ. I don't know, me think deep. I can't bother. Me stress and I know me.
You know what, Bam, in situations like these, you have to think deep, and even the points
Me stress and I know me.
valid. They're valid, as I said, people, so for some people it's a shock.
Exactly, Connie.
Just put up 10 portable toilets. Any dead animal.
I'm going to put a portable toilet put up because them have to come get dispose of it too. I can't stay there till it overflows.
No, they must have. I mean, if you have, they can use their discretion because what the people do, what they're gonna do if they need to release their bowels, right? They need a place.
Yeah, them need a place because right now them are shit a bush.
And that's the best way to deal with it. You
Because no water no there, and who have them house still no want nobody a shit in them toilet. Cause me I put myself in that situation, them who don't want it.
No, there are places in the US, that like Oklahoma, who have tornadoes, and other states that will have tornadoes. These are things that they'll do. Disaster preparedness. They make way for people to survive. Do things at the moment. It can't be done overnight. But you have to take precautions. That's why I recommend burning the dead animal.
Yeah, better than burn.
That's the best way. Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Hey,
big bonfire, not care how big.
we have to go continue the conversation later because I have to run up on the road because I not get nothing done.
Yeah, man. It's just that,
So, hopefully, when I go there walking and, I have little things to do. Yeah.
We agree to disagree on anything, but the reasoning was nice.
Yeah, man.
This afternoon, let's go and pick up on yourself and take care. God bless you all, friends.
Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, DP. Yes. It was nice chatting to you, girl. You girl. You people in the morning here. So I'm going to do it a little later now. Mature conversation again, Hurricane time. The hurricane just come and pass. Tomorrow make a week. Me there put more here. The sun is out. The breeze are blow. It overcast every second. Because when I time I think rain I go fall. You can't just imagine the hurricane just passed. Melissa just come. And me still in the mind rainfall today. Can you imagine what I'm thinking? What I'm thinking? For sure you say, right, you're so good. But yet still we have family members and friends and fellow Jamaicans, in a desperate situation, in a deplorable condition. You understand? So we could just, do the right thing, continue to pray, and keep the faith and anchor our hope in God. You understand? So, we talk to you later. Bless up on yourself. Alright? Peace out. People in the back, peace out.